Key takeaways from Penn State's Fiesta Bowl win over Boise State: running game, injuries, inconsistency. Penn State gave its fans a New Year's Eve treat on Tuesday, pulling away from Boise State 31-14 in the Fiesta Bowl to secure a spot in the college football playoff semifinals. The Nittany Lions will now await their opponent for the Orange Bowl on January 9th. Here's what we learned from their dominant victory over the Broncos. Penn State's ground game shines. The difference between a Big Ten powerhouse and a Mountain West team was evident in the trenches, as Penn State's offensive line pushed Boise State around. Running backs Kaytron Allen and Nick Singleton were crucial to the Nittany Lions' success. Allen posted a season-high 134 yards, showing off his blend of vision and power, averaging 7.9 yards per carry. Singleton had a quiet night for most of the game but sealed the victory with a 58-yard touchdown run in the fourth quarter. "Having the running backs going like that all day was awesome for us," said Penn State tight end Tyler Warren. "I was really happy when Nick broke that long run. It was awesome to see everyone celebrating." Quarterback Drew Aller made some big throws, including 2 touchdowns to Warren and a deep ball to Omari Evans for another score. However, Aller struggled with consistency, missing 7 consecutive passes and finishing 13-for-25 for 171 yards. Despite the inconsistency in the passing game, Penn State's offense is trending toward a run-first approach, especially after accumulating 297 yards in the Big Ten Championship, 189 against SMU, and 216 yards on Tuesday. As the Nittany Lions head into the semifinals, they should continue to rely on their dominant ground game unless their opponent can stop it. Penn State defense stifles Jeanty. The Nittany Lions defense faced a significant test against Boise State star running back Ashton Jeanty, a Heisman runner-up. Penn State successfully contained him to just 104 yards on 30 carries, a season low for Jeanty. His 3.5 yards per carry was a far cry from his usual performances. The Nittany Lions' defensive line controlled the point of attack, limiting Jeanty to just 21 of his 30 carries going for 3 yards or less. With Jeanty neutralized, Boise State was forced to rely on quarterback Maddox Madsen, who threw 35 passes, resulting in 3 interceptions for the Nittany Lions. Despite a few big plays, such as a 53-yard touchdown pass to tight end Matt Lauder, Penn State's defense did its job in containing the Broncos' offense and preventing any significant threats. Boise State head coach Spencer Danielson acknowledged the difficulty of facing Penn State's defense, saying, "They're one of the top 10 rushing defenses in the country. We knew we would get their best stuff, and we did. We didn't win one-on-ones consistently enough to be as explosive as we needed in the run game." Looking ahead, Penn State's defense will face a new challenge in either Notre Dame's Jeremiah Love or Georgia's strong 2-back rotation. However, after shutting down one of the best backs in the country, the Nittany Lions should feel confident heading into the semifinal. Abdul Carter's injury raises concern. The biggest question mark for Penn State following the game is the health of star edge rusher Abdul Carter, who left the game in the first half with an apparent left arm injury. While Carter was seen on the sidelines in the second half celebrating with the team, his injury severity remains unclear. "We'll get that checked out and see," head coach James Franklin said. "The safety and health of our guys is priority number 1. Abdul will do everything in his power to play next week if he's able to." Despite Carter's absence, Penn State's defensive line still generated pressure, with Amin Vanover contributing a sack and 2 tackles for loss. Danny Dennis Sutton also stepped up with a sack and 2.5 tackles for loss. While Carter's injury didn't impact the Fiesta Bowl outcome, it could be a significant loss if he is unable to play in the Orange Bowl. Conclusion: Penn State's dominant run game and stifling defense were key factors in their Fiesta Bowl win, but some offensive inconsistencies and the potential loss of Abdul Carter make for areas of concern heading into the college football playoff semifinal. If the Nittany Lions can continue to control the ground game and stay healthy defensively, they will be a formidable opponent for either Notre Dame or Georgia.